Hello everyone, Chris Record here, and in this webinar tutorial video, I'm going to teach you a very ninja strategy on Facebook to be able to get free, unlimited, targeted leads for your business. And when I say free, I mean absolutely free. On Facebook, you have sponsored ads like this over here that people pay for. They pay every single click. Now, this is a great way to advertise, and we're going to talk about this more in future tutorials. But for today, I'm going to show you a part of Facebook that you probably have never even used, and there's gold and leads sitting right before you, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing is it's all generated around this search bar up here. What I want you to do in the first example is search a generic term. In this case, let's search internet marketing. Instead of clicking on all this stuff, just click the little search button here. What it's going to do is it's going to bring up all results. So right now it's pulling up results of people, pages, groups, you name it. The first thing we want to do is filter the results by people. Right now we're only looking for people. So as you can see, we did a search for internet marketing. We're filtering by people. And now here's the third filter. We want to filter by location, name of the city or the region. Let's go ahead and put San Diego, California. So what I've just done right now, in a matter of just a minute, is I've searched for internet marketing people in San Diego, California. You want to talk about free leads, this is just the beginning. First, it'll show people you're friends with, as you can see by this checkbox here. But after it shows friends, look at all these people that are not my friend. You can see it says add friend, add friend, add friend. You know, here's a bunch of people that are in San Diego, California that are internet marketers. And you can actually scroll down and click where it says see more results. And check this out, I could just keep viewing results. I mean, look at all these leads right here in my own backyard down in San Diego that I could just sit here and market to all day long. Free, unlimited leads. Now this is just the beginning. I mean, as you can see, I could go on and on and on, just dozens and dozens of leads. But you don't just have to do that. What I want you to do is I want you to get original. I can do this for every city in the United States, and I could do it for almost any term. For instance, let's get a little bit deeper. Let's look at a specific niche of people. In this case, let's look at the network marketing niche. I could do anything. I could do real estate investing, you name it. Let's look at network marketing, and let's look at one company. Let's look at ViSalus. This is a very fast-growing network marketing company. I'm going to search ViSalus. I'm going to search people, and I'm going to search location. Let's go back to San Diego, and this is going to bring up ViSalus people in San Diego. You can notice I'm friends with a couple, and look at all these people here. Just keeps going and going and going. All of these people here. Okay, and I could just keep clicking see more results, see more results, see more results. Okay, so the first step is I just want you to wrap your mind around the fact that there are thousands of terms that you can type in here. There's just hundreds and hundreds of major cities all across the United States. So you can get really creative. And one tip I'm going to give you before I continue is don't use terms that everybody else is using. If you're doing internet marketing or whatever, you got to realize that if you're just doing the exact same search I'm doing here, most of you are all going to be contacting the same people. That's not going to be effective. What you want to do is you want to get creative. You want to target different cities. You want to target different keywords. You want to target different things. But in this example, what I might want to do is I might want to help people in ViSalus realize that they can generate more leads for their business by using Empower Network. Okay, that might be something I want to target. So what I want to do is I want to take, let's say, 3 people. Let's take Jarrett, let's take Bill, and let's take Aaron. And what I'm doing is I'm opening them up in new tabs. So let's go ahead and click on Jarrett. Okay. What I want to do before I actually contact them, you never want to do a copy and paste message. I'm going to repeat that. You never want to do a copy and paste message. You always want to personalize it. So the first thing I want to do is click on their profile, and I want to try to learn a little bit more about them in the info section. So let's just see what I can gather here in just 20 seconds. Okay. This person is a chiropractor. Okay, they've got a business called Peak Performance Sports and Spine Center. Looks like they're in ViSalus, or at least excited about it. And let's go down here. They're in Mission Valley, San Diego, and they have a website, Peak Performance SSC. So I'm actually going to, usually take a brief minute and actually visit the website. Okay, so as you can see, the website came up. Peak Performance Sports and Spine Center. Reach your peak. And you can see it's, here's the website, $59 exam, this and that. So he's a chiropractor, Peak Performance Spine Center, and there's his information. Okay, I feel like I'm armed with enough information now to engage in a conversation. Now you got a few options. You can add them as a friend, and you can send them a message, or you could do both. Let's go ahead and click on send a message. Okay, what I want to do is I want to click here to Jarrett Welsh. Okay, watch this. Jarrett, I stumbled across your website about peak performance and noticed that you are a chiropractor living in San Diego. I also noticed that you are with ViSalus. That's awesome. Okay. So what I've done right here, real quick, I've personalized this so it's not spam at all, and I've mentioned ViSalus, so it's kind of piqued their attention because they're probably, you know, for all they know, I'm a lead for them or whatever. That's awesome. Are you currently active as a chiropractor? I would be really interested to learn a little bit more about what you do if you have a minute. Thanks. I'll put Chris Record and maybe like my email or something like that. Chris@chrisrecord.com. Okay, this is just an example. There's literally 100 different things that I could write up, but the point is a personalized message right there to this person, targeting them. This is called the icebreaker. What I'm doing is I'm initiating in a conversation. They are very, very, very likely to respond to this message. So they're going to see it. They're going to go, oh, hey, Chris, thanks for reaching out. Yes, I'm still a chiropractor. Yes, I'm with ViSalus. And they'll probably ask me, hey, what do you know about ViSalus or whatever? They'll probably tell me a little bit more. And then naturally, they're going to tell me about what they do, but then they're going to ask what I do. And that's going to be my opportunity to mention a little bit about me, give them a little background, and then tell them I do some internet marketing and ask them if they have heard of Empower Network. They're going to reply back with either a yes or a no. And maybe if it's yes, they'll tell me a little bit. If it's a no, then that's an invitation for me to share Empower Network with them. It's an invitation for me to say, you know, hey, Empower Network is a company that actually teaches people how to generate more traffic, more leads, and more sales for their business. So when I noticed that you were a chiropractor and in ViSalus, I thought that it might be a great fit, right? So it's a way for me to personalize the message back to them, and you can do that any way that you want. And then you can either take the time to explain Empower Network to them, or you can simply lead them to your custom sales funnel through Empower Network, the Dave and Dave funnel or whatever else you're using. So just like that, you engage with an icebreaker, they contact you back, and then you ask them, you tell them a little bit, and then you ask them if they've heard of Empower Network, and then they give you the invitation to share more, and then you reply back with a call to action for them to go check out a video, or you simply continue to market to them. So I'm going to go ahead and send that message, just as the example, and then quickly let's go to the next person. Okay, here's Bill Shirk, works at ViSalus, lives in San Diego, and he has a website, Health with Bill. Okay, the website did not come up, so this is going to be a cool opportunity for me to do something simple. So all I really know is ViSalus, Health with Bill, this and that. So watch, let's do a message here. Bill, I came across your Facebook profile, and it looks like, let me correct that. I came across your profile and noticed that you are in ViSalus and living in San Diego. That's awesome. I live in Carlsbad myself. I tried to visit your website, Health with Bill, but it didn't come up. I would love to hear more about what you do. And watch this. Are you currently using internet marketing to promote your ViSalus business? If so, let me know what you are doing and if it's working for you. Okay, just like that, I reached out to Bill, left a great message right there. There you go, Bill. There's all this stuff that I wrote. Bill's going to be likely to respond to that. I'm telling you guys, this works, okay? I'm not leading with spam. I'm simply leading with something that works. Okay, here is Aaron, and Aaron has a new timeline. Okay, so you're going to click over here on About, and let's see what we can learn about Aaron real quick. Aaron is a professional health and fitness coach. Okay, health, coaches. He's got boot camps over here. Let's click on that. And sure enough, Craze Boot Camps, the hottest Craze fitness. This website looks really cool. Corporate events, special events. Okay, Craze Boot Camps. This looks like a fun little talking point. Programs, success stories. Remember, Craze Boot Camps. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, Aaron Escobedo, And you can look at anything else if you want, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to his profile and I'm going to message him. Aaron, I just checked out Ray's boot camps. Awesome site. I love the design and it seems like you know your stuff when it comes to health and fitness. I also noticed that we both live down in the San Diego area. I am in Carlsbad myself. If you get a moment, I would love to hear more about your Craze boot camps and how they work. Thanks. Okay, there you go. And then send. Just like that. Okay, there's 3 people that I reached out to, and I'm telling you, I could repeat this process with any keyword, any city. Just because I live in San Diego, it doesn't matter. I could do the same exact thing. You don't have to use that same exact line like, oh, we both live in the same city. You could target areas that maybe you've lived in before. You could say, oh man, I used to live in such and such area. I mean, look, get creative. Get creative. Let's just recap what I'm doing here. Okay, get creative. What I'm doing is I'm searching a keyword. Okay, I'm filtering by people and I'm filtering by location. I'm searching a keyword, filtering by people, filtering by location. You can do this over and over and over with anything. People that are self-employed. Let's go to self-employed people. And for location, look, you can also choose workplace, just as easy as location. A lot of people that are self-employed are going to choose self-employed as a workplace. Let's look at self-employed and loving it. So instead of choosing a location, geographically specific, what about self-employed and loving it? Look at all these people here. That, in fact, I'm friends with a lot of self-employed people. You can see a lot of friends that it's going to show first, but who cares? Contact your friends. I mean, this is great too, right? But then add a friend, okay? Add a friend, add a friend, add a friend. Look at all these people here who are choosing that they're self-employed and loving it. See, look at this person, Jacob here. Internet and time marketer, blog site developer, personal leadership mentor at self-employed and loving it. Okay, people like this is great. Let's look at Jacob real quick. Okay, here's Jacob. Let's click on the About section. Let's just learn a little bit about him. You know, hey everyone, Jacob Dantzler, passionate about transforming lives through internet marketing and social media as a possibilitist. Possibilities, this and that, think mindset, vision, and I'm going quick for you guys, but you know, here's some quotes that he really likes. Twitter, YouTube, Insightful Marketer. Check out my Insightful blog, Jacob Dantzler. And usually you always want to just take a quick peek at the blog. Another thing you could do, while I'm here, I want to teach you one more quick thing. You can find people on Facebook, but you can also subscribe to their list. And when they start sending you emails, you can reply back to those emails and tell them how much you love the email and start up a conversation at some point. Ask them if they've heard of Empower Network and ask them, and then strike up a conversation and give them a little elevator pitch about what Empower Network is. So, you know, just like this, you can click around people's blogs. You can learn a little bit about them. You know, work with Jacob Dantzler right here. He's an attraction marketer. You know, looks like he's got some mindset marketing, marketing funnels. He's got all kinds of stuff that he does here. So you can learn a little bit about somebody, okay? And then what you do, once you have some information about them, what you want to do is you want to contact them, reach out. Okay, so watch this. Jacob, I have no idea how we are not connected yet. I see that we both live down in San Diego. We are both internet marketers, and we have tons of mutual friends. Okay. I took some time to check out your blog, and I was highly impressed. You seem to have mastered several areas of internet marketing, and I would love to pick your brain. How about something like this? Say, I do internet marketing myself, and maybe there is a chance to form a win-win partnership between us. When you get a moment, please reply and let me know that you got this message, and hopefully you can share with me a little bit more about what you do. I look forward to hearing back from you. Okay, look, keeping it super simple, right? I'm not mentioning Empower Network. I'm not mentioning whatever my primary business is. I'm not throwing up on people. I'm leading with an icebreaker. I'm personalizing it with things that I just learned about them, and I'm being very genuine and very honest. And what I'm doing is I'm building my network with quality people. Now, you can do this over and over and over, okay? I'm gonna send that message. Now let's get down to some specifics, okay? Let's pull up Notepad here. Okay, if you do this technique in just 1 hour per day, okay, 5 days per week, and let's say 4 weeks per month. And let's say that in 1 hour per day, you do 20 outgoing marketing messages, okay? That's what we just did right there. Those are basically conversation starters, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna do an icebreaker, then you're gonna, some sort of compliment, and then some sort of, questions, question for them. And then when they reply back, what you want to do is you want to tell a little about yourself, and then ask if they have heard about Empower Network. When they reply, that's your chance to give them your elevator pitch. Now, if you're not familiar with what an elevator pitch is if you had a chance to run into somebody in an elevator on their way, up to whatever floor, and they say, okay, tell me about your business. You've only got, a certain amount of floors to tell them about your business. You maybe have 10 floors or whatever, and you've got to be very, very clear. So an elevator pitch is a short, concise pitch about exactly what you do or exactly what Empower Network is. So I might say something along the lines of, have you heard of Empower Network? And if they say no, I'll say, well, Empower Network is an internet marketing website, and it teaches the 3 C's of online marketing. It teaches how to create traffic, how to capture leads, and how to convert sales. So someone of your internet marketing experience, I'd love to have a further conversation with you about it and see if there might be a win-win situation. And if not, I'd still love to network because it seems like we have a lot of the same interests. Boom, something like that, a short, concise statement. It doesn't matter. What you're looking to do is you're looking to start the conversation and get it going. And at some point, I might decide to be the pitch, which means I might decide to really pitch him on Empower Network, or I might decide to be the messenger. So you either can be the message or the messenger. If you're going to be the message, it's going to take longer, but that could work really well if you're really good at explaining it. If you're not going to be the message and instead you're going to be the messenger, what you're going to do is you're going to edify whatever funnel you're going to send them into. So if you're going to send them into the default landing pages with Empower Network and the Dave Wood funnel, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to edify Dave Wood. Okay, you might even crack a joke about it. You might go, well, Jacob, Empower Network is run by this internet legend, David Wood. Now, David Wood is known for creating massive success online. And what he does is he goes into a video, it's a little longer than 30 minutes, that explains Empower Network. And I'll tell you, at first glance, this guy is going to strike you as like a surfer, bum, hippie, drug addict looking guy. It's crazy. He's anything but normal. This guy thinks outside of the box. But I'll tell you, if you actually listen to him, if you actually set aside 30 minutes to listen to what he's talking about, all about Empower Network and the system he's developed, the guy is brilliant. This guy is a mad genius, and what he's doing is the future of internet marketing. And someone with your level of experience, I think you'll absolutely love it. You're probably going to hear about Empower Network from a ton of people. So definitely do yourself a favor. Just check it out for 30 minutes. And after you had a chance to watch it, connect back with me and tell me what you liked best. But I think you're going to absolutely love David Wood. I think you're going to love what he put together with Empower Network. Okay, something like that. What I'm doing is I'm edifying the funnel and then giving him my link. And the reason I'm doing that is because if somebody actually watches the whole video up until the countdown clock expires, they're going to join. That's the thing. If they go that far, they're going to join. The only people that aren't going to join is if they only watch for 5 minutes or whatever, and then they're done. So you definitely want to edify the pitch as much as possible. Now, this whole technique right now is an outside of the box technique, okay? But it's free and it works. Remember, 1 hour per day, 5 days per week, 4 weeks per month. Look, 20 outgoing marketing messages per day. So let's do that. Let's do the math real quick there, okay? 20 times 5 days equals 100 times 4 weeks equals 400 outgoing messages. Okay. Out of those 400 outgoing messages, let's be conservative with everything here. Let's say that you only get 300 replies. So let's say literally 100 people just flat out avoid you. I'm just trying to be really conservative here. So let's say you get 300 replies, about 75%. Out of those 300 replies, you're going to start conversations. Let's say that only 200 show interest. Let's just say a bunch of people go, no, I've heard of Empower Network, I'm not interested. Or let's just say you're new and maybe your learning curve is not quite there. So maybe you just, maybe you got to go through some practice, to be able to get good. But let's say that 200 of them show interest. And let's say out of those 200, let's say that you're able to have 150 watch the video, okay? And out of those 150 that you send to watch the video, let's say that 100, actually let's just make this a lot more reasonable. I'm going to go very, very realistic, and as you get better, you can ramp these numbers up big time. So let's say 100 watch the video, and let's say only 20% join, okay? That's going to be 20 people that join for $25 a month. Now, my current ratio is that of the people that join for $25 a month, about 30%. If I look at everybody I have direct to me, and I look at how many people at 25, and I look at how many people bought the $100 a month, it's about 30%. 30% upgrade to the 100 a month program. Now, I think that that's going to go up a lot higher once we add some more incentives. But if you get 30% that upgrade to the $100 a month program, that means you're going to have 20 people at $25 a month and 6 people at $100 a month. Okay, so that's going to equal, let's do the math here, $600 a month, and this is going to equal $500 a month. So that's going to, let's just say that's roughly $1,000 a month in, I'm going to do this all caps, residual income. Okay, so this simple free marketing technique, if you're just doing 1 hour per day, if all you're doing is that 5 days a week, 4 weeks per month, that's 20 outgoing messages. It's going to be 400 outgoing messages a month, which I just showed you how to do. It's pretty easy. And 300 reply, 200 show interest, 100 watch the video. And again, your numbers could get better than this. 20% join. That's 20 people joining for $25 a month, 30% upgrade to $100 a month. That's going to make you around $1,000 a month in residual income. Now, you might do better, you might do worse, but I'm just trying to give you some examples so you can see the power of this free system. Now, not only are you going to be making around $1,000 in residual income, but that means month one, let me get it all caps, that means that month one, you're looking at $1,000 a month. But look, month two, if you repeat this process again, you're making the same residual income from month one, but now you're making another $1,000. So month two, your income is going to go up to $2,000 a month. Month three, your residual income is going to go to $3,000 a month. Okay, and that's just off of the $100 and the $25 product. That's it, just off of those two products. Okay, now let's talk about where we can go from there. Now you have, every single month you got about 20 people coming in, 20 people, 40 people, 60 people. By the end of month three, you've got, let's say, 60 people personally enrolled. Okay, out of those 60 people, what percentage, let's just put a question mark percentage, are also going to buy the $500 product? And what percentage are also going to buy the $1,000 product, okay? I don't know what that percentage is going to be for you, but let's say that it was just 10%, okay? Let's say just 10% of people upgraded eventually to $1,500, okay? That would be another 6 people times $1,500, okay? 1,500 times 6 people. I mean, you do the math yourself. Even if you include in roll-ups, there's still several $1,000s in additional income. So not only are you making $3,000 a month, but you're making some upfront one-time fees of several $1,000s. Look, folks, this is a way to be able to generate massive income up front and passive income right here, and it absolutely works. And we're doing nothing more than simply searching, finding targeted people, and connecting with them. That's all we're doing. I'm showing you how to do that. You can do this in any city, you can do this anywhere. So, get your mind going. If get your mind going and just start going through, like, what keywords can I use? What people can I contact? And here's my big tip of the day. Try to be original. I'm showing you super generic stuff, and I'm going to tell you flat out, because I don't want to be a hypocrite, I don't actually use these terms. I don't use self-employed, I don't use internet marketing, I don't use any of those terms. I'm going to tell you right now, I get very, very specific with my terms, and I target people that I believe I can relate to, and I target people that I believe would be great for my business. So if you're in, let's say, some sort of a real estate investing niche, then you should target real estate related people. If you're in some sort of a health and fitness niche, you should start target health and fitness people. And the main gold is going to be found in these simple keywords in these cities. And if it's not showing results for those cities, try different cities. They could be anywhere in the United States, or even don't filter by city, just do the keyword and do people. There's so much opportunity here. So let's summarize what I've just shown you. Keyword, people, filter. Go through, search the about section of their profile, learn a little bit about them, and then just enough, it should take 30 seconds to a minute, just enough to send them a genuine, personalized message, no copying and pasting. It cannot look like spam, and they will respond back to you. Now you have engaged in a conversation. You want to lead that conversation to talking about internet marketing, and then asking if they've heard of Empower Network, giving them a quick little elevator pitch, and then sending them a link to find out more information. Now that link to find out more information can be a video that you do, it could be a custom sales funnel that you create or we create, or it could be the default sales funnel with Empower Network. It can literally be anything. The choice is yours. This is not a one size fits all. This is not just a cookie cutter, everybody does the same thing. This is your chance to be original. Now look, I've just opened the door for you with this powerful training on how to be able to get unlimited free leads. And I'm telling you, it's flat out been working. And when I say it's been working, this is what I mean. Let me go quickly to a blog post that I just wrote on my Empower Network blog. Okay, I just wrote a blog post here that just shows that I hit the #1 spot in the Empower Network competition leaderboard. So right there, I've hit the #1 spot. Let me blow it up. Look at that, #1. Okay, out of everybody. Now this is on my birthday, July 20th. How cool was that? I was chilling poolside and I got #1. I got #1 only using free Facebook strategy. That's it. I got there using just this strategy alone. So if I'm able to get there just contacting friends on Facebook, I'm contacting existing friends, and I just showed you how to meet new people. And then look at this, Peter Sorensen, the #2 person. This is somebody that I personally enrolled in Empower Network and taught him the same free strategy. And what Peter Sorensen is doing is contacting existing friends on Facebook and contacting brand new people using this exact same strategy. We were able to dominate the top 2 spots out of, get this, 38,000 affiliates. Out of 38,000 affiliates, and most of them are doing super high paid advertising, spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And here we are doing something free. So I hope you've really gotten a lot of value out of this Facebook training, and I'll tell you, there's a lot more to come. Okay, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So if you've gotten value out of this, then I feel like I've done my job, and I really want to congratulate you on taking massive action with Empower Network. As I end this tutorial, my advice is this: get all in. I want you to get all in. I want you to join Empower Network, and I want you to get all in. If you're not all in yet, I want you to log into Empower Network and go all in. Click on the products, every single one of them in the training tab, and buy each one of them. It's going to put you in position to maximize the compensation plan. It's going to put you in a position to learn several internet marketing techniques just like this. That I just eat them up every single day. And most importantly, you're going to basically set the standard for your entire organization of what they need to do. Now you might be saying money's tough. Okay, you might be saying, oh man, money's really tough. I don't know if I can go all in. And I'll tell you, if money's tough, then money's always going to be tough. You've got to change your mindset. Instead of saying I can't, you've got to say how can I? Okay? As soon as you say how can I, you're going to go out there looking for a way to make it happen. So that's my final piece of advice, is going to be go all in. Figure out a way to make it happen, and now you're going to be motivated like crazy to go out there and get somebody else to go all in so you can earn back all your money. And that motivation is going to drive you to success. Let it propel you to success. No excuses at all. You can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both at the same time. So I hope you choose to make money. I hope you choose to get a ton of leads, and I hope you've really enjoyed this training. Thanks.